Guten Morgen. Aloha, Team EXOS. My name is Coach Gene. We have a great day planned for you. Okay, so it is time to move. It is time to start your day fresh. I always like to say one of my favorite things is to start the day with some movement. Of course, hopefully you guys have all had some water because we are going to sweat. What you will need for today's class, okay? Water, please, okay? Some space, shoes, optional. Music, please, if you don't have neighbors around you, music is a great option. Gives you some rhythm. I will try to speak loudly enough so you guys can hear. And yeah, just a good attitude and ready to start the day with some sweat, okay? So let's get into that space. Let's get into that rhythm. Go ahead and shake it out. If you just joined my morning mobility class before this, you should feel nice and limber and ready to go. If not, I will do that for you just now. And all you're going to do right now, okay, is reach up overhead and then just getting those obliques and torso, you're just going to bend side to side. It doesn't have to be big. You're just going to go left to right with those hands up in the air for 10. Okay. Once you're done with 10, go ahead and relax, and all we're going to do is pretend that we have bands in front of us and just pull, ripping, trying to extend one arm and then pull back as if I was drawing back a bow. Don't reach all the way back. All I want to do is just really get that shoulder blades, gap, upper trap, and you're just pulling back as if you're pulling a band back and forth for 10. We're just trying to warm up the shoulders here. Very nice. 10 total. Okay. Within that space, okay, we're going to get into our base position or that ready position. We're going to go hands on the back of the head, so kind of opening up the chest here. Make sure you keep your chest over your knees. Okay, then all you're going to do is just walk forward, creeping nice and slow. Okay, forward and backward. Try to hold on one foot if you can. Okay, we're going to do this for another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Shake it out, shake out the hands. Now, from here, arms are going to go out in front. All we're going to do is reach forward. Okay, so hinge forward, try to close that door. Reach to the ground. Get into as deep a squat as you can, trying to drive those knees out. Okay, and then just stand straight up. So a little bit slower. Try to do this for 3. Spend some time in the hole, and then straight up. And up. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's try it a little tougher here. We're going to go hinge down. Okay, once we get in the hole, let's go right arm, left arm, stand up. Okay, for 3. 3 reps. Then forward, get into that deep squat, right, left, and stand up. Reach. Perfect. Last one for me. Reach forward, drive those knees out, right, left, and stand. Beautiful. All right. Now, I hope that you guys have some room within your space or office or living room. We're going to get into what you guys know as a world greatest. So what that looks like is big lunge, okay? Back leg stays extended. I take my torso down, trying to get a little bit of depth and range out of my hips. I'm going to add a rotation, okay? And when I come back down, it's going to be a little different this time. I'm going to add a crawl forward and then another world's greatest. So I'm just crawling, extending, rotating. Once I run out of room, I just take it back the other way. Let me go over that one more time. So 3 total reps each side. Elbow comes down, reach up, and then I crawl right into the next position. So I'm just using my hands and then my feet are following. Go ahead and give that a try. A little bit of animal flow here this morning. Once you finish 3 each side, go ahead and shake it out. A little bit more brief prep here. So we have a good block for this first one coming up. Once you finish 3 each side, okay. Now it's going to turn up a little bit. We're going to go 5 each leg, reverse lunge. And I'm just going to twist and reach over that knee. So if my front knee is bent, twist and reach over that knee, come back to the start position. Twist and reach, trying to touch that heel, creating a little bit of angle, 5 each way, just a big reach. You feel that on that hip, open up just slightly. If you're like me, you got nice tight hips. Takes you a while to get everything moving. This is a great one. Some T-spine, some hip mobility, 5 each way. All right. Now, getting into our knurl. Okay, we're going to practice on those single leg drop squats to one leg. Okay, the only thing I'm going to ask you to try is once you drop to one side and get your balance, let's try to get into this nice big sprint posture at the top, reset, and then do it again. So 3 each side, drop, and then get up tall, really trying to make like a pull or board-like structure with that leg in the ground. So drop to one leg, get my balance, and I'm getting nice and tall. 3 each side, go ahead and do that on your own. On your own, just really trying to work on getting to the bottom as quick as you can, getting balance, and then getting to the top. Slow yourself down, practice this. You don't want to rush. You want to be nice and structured. Just trying to wake up that nervous system here this morning. All right, once you finish 3, go ahead and take a swig of water, and I'm going to go over what we're going to do next. So, this morning, first block, we're going to do a little bit of metabolic. What does that mean? We're going to do as many good rounds as possible. So a little bit of ESD, just to kind of get you primed up and ready for that first strength block. So 3 different movements. First one, we're going to go interlock those fingers behind the head. Okay, then we're just going to go big good morning for 5. Okay, so we're going to do 5 reps of a good morning. All you're really trying to do is close that door with the hips. Imagine there's a door open. I'm trying to close it with my hips, not with my hands. So close that door and then back to the top. 4, 5. Next one, we're going supine toe touches. So you're on your back now, on the ground, toes are in the air, legs are extended, back is flat, reaching up. Again, 5 toe touches. And then you will be in this bear position where you will go opposites, lifted off the ground. So right arm, left leg lifts off the ground for 5. Let me show you. That's all we're doing. 5 each side. Now, like I said, as many good rounds as possible. We're going 5 minutes, all out. Try to accomplish at least 3 rounds. At least 3 rounds. You should be able to get 3 within 5 minutes. It's being a quick jolt of ESD, and then we'll get right into block number 1, okay? So, if you ever get lost, just follow me. I will take you through which movements we are on. But if not, have fun, enjoy, let's sweat. Here we go. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. We got good mornings. 5. Now we're going toe touches. Feet elevated, supine position. Now we're flipping over to bear, opposites, 5 each side. So 10 total. Beautiful. All right, back on my feet. That took about 40 seconds. I think we can finish 5 rounds. Here we go. 5 good mornings. I'm right on the ground. Toe touches. Opposites with that bear. Beautiful. Round 2 done. We're down. We're at 1 minute 30. Keep rocking. Keep moving. Feel free to take breaks as needed. Very nice. Round 3 done. 2 minute mark. But those bear opposites can be tough. Kind of start to lose your balance, lose your rhythm as you get tired. Try to really lock in before you start to lift up. Then you can start to add some speed, get into the rhythm. Here we go. Good mornings for 5. And we're going toe touches for 5. And then, of course, those bear opposites, 5 each side. We got 2 minutes left. Keep rocking, keep moving. Don't worry, I got your time. Very nice. All right, I'm into round 6. We're at that 4 minute mark. You got 1 minute left. Let's go. Come on, let's try to finish at least one more round. One more round total. Beautiful. Very nice. Come on, we got 20 seconds left. You can finish 2 movements here. Let's go. 20 seconds left. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. Time. Beautiful. Good job, everybody. That was awesome. So 5 minutes of work there. We got the heart rate up. We moved a little bit. We got into some good positions. That good morning, if you think about it, that translates to all hinging positions. Okay, so all my cleans, all my snatches is the same position. Okay, I'm just really trying to focus on bending at the hip, setting my knees in place, really trying to create one line directly up with the bar, kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever you got. So big position there. Hope you guys are getting really good at that so we can get back and do some of that when we get into the weight room. So next block, like I promised, we're going to do some strength action. If you'd like, you can use a padded substance. We're going to do a pillar to that high plank position. So you're going to be banging your elbows a little bit. If you have some wood, that might not feel too good, but it's not going to be a race here like it was for that last block. Okay, I want you to focus on the integrity of each movement. So we are going to focus today on that drop lunge. The only thing is I want you to, when you reach back and get down into that position, give me a 3-second pause. So we're really getting into that hip, and then back to the top. We're only going to do 8. So go ahead, let's give that a try. Go ahead and get started. Don't waste any time. Let's really try to cross that hip. Make sure that torso is facing forward, and then back to the top. Really try to keep that spine in that neutral position and not hunched over. Okay, and try to keep your knee as close as you can to the ground. You should start to feel that in that glute. 3-second pause, almost like you're a statue. And then back to the top. 80 side, remember, really trying to focus on integrity of each movement and not so much as many reps as we can. So this is now the strength block. This is where we get that motor control, that neural control that we're trying to attack, and just efficiency of ranges. Lots of good things here once we slow it all down. Each side, 3-second pause at the bottom. Ooh. Last one for me. All right, shake it out. Hopefully you guys felt that in that glute. Now we're going to be on the ground. We're going to go pillar bridge, and then we're just going to get a nice push up to that plank position for 8. So alternate each side. So if I push one round with my right arm, you can go left arm next round, or let's just go left, right, alternating. 8 total. So up and down is 1. Awesome. All right. So similar position as we did for the last block. Only thing now is we're going to throw on some leg lowering with that. So I'm up tall. I'm getting as extended as I can with those legs. Toes are pointed towards my face. And all I'm doing is alternating that leg lower. But big thing is I want to keep my low back flat. So trying to drive that belly button down. The lower that leg gets to the ground, the harder it is to keep that lumbar flush. Eight each side, 16 total. And then let's move it to a standing position back to where we started. 8 each side. Give me a nice little pause at the bottom. 3 to 2 seconds. I just want you to hold and really feel that position as low as you can without your knee touching the ground, and then get back to the top. Okay, what is my arms doing? For me, I almost try to get into this top position as if I was going to throw a med ball. You can come out straight with the arms if you like. Add a little press. You can even go big wide position. If you're good enough with your spine, you can add a little shoulders to it. Make it a little bit more dynamic. Bunch of options. So we got that med ball approach. We got the press. And we can also do a Y. So lots of options from here. You even do a single arm raise. Also, if you have dumbbells or kettlebells, this would be a great time to add those. We're right into pillar plank. Very nice. Flip it over on the back. One way to get that flush back is arch your back when you're on the ground, okay? Then kick your legs up. Take a nice exhale, and then try to push your belly button down to the ground. Once you have that low back flush, then go ahead and start your reps. Beautiful. All right, last set here, last set. Let's finish with that overhead position. You can just keep it there. Let's get those arms overhead. Let's challenge the spine. If you want to tilt your torso forward over that knee, that's no big deal. You don't have to go directly straight up to where you're sitting. You're getting that arch back. Okay, you can reach forward slightly. Perfect. Very nice. Fantastic. All right. Last set of pillar to plank and supine alternating leg lowering. Beautiful. Fantastic. A couple more minutes to finish that. Let's grab a quick little wipe down and a big shot of water because we have a pretty tough finish here. So great job already. It is now 8:24. We have 6 minutes left. You've already accomplished over 10 different movements. So you accomplished over 10 different movements. You guys have all done amazing. We're gonna finish with a bang. So you're gonna go that descending order. You're gonna start at 10 reps, then you're gonna go to 8, then you're gonna go to 6, then you're gonna go to 4. We're only gonna do two movements. So you can't really get out of it until you finish. Of course, do it at your own level, take breaks as needed. And 2 movements like I promised, we're gonna do a burpee, okay? Or you can do kind of like a squat thrust, up to you, with a shuffle. So, big jump, come down, hop, shuffle, and so on. So, burpee, come up, shuffle. So, you can either do a hop and shuffle or just regular shuffle back and forth. Up to you. So, burpees for 10. Okay, alternating side to side, depending on how hard you want to make it. And then the next movement is a hollow body rock. So back and forth is 1 rep. Let me show you how you get in a hollow body position. You're at this banana, you're rocking. That's 1, 2, and so on. Okay, we're gonna do 10 burpees, then 10 hollow body rocks, then 8 burpees, 8 hollow body rocks, 6, and so on all the way down to 4, okay? So here we go. I will time this. We have 5 minutes left. Let's see if we can finish it within that time. Let's sweat together. Let's do some ESD. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Let's finish this 30-minute block nice and strong. Here we go. On my watch. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nine for me. And 10. Now I'm right into those hollow body rocks. Low back is flush. Trying to get into that banana position, arms overhead, and just rocking. Trying to keep as tight as I can. Whew. And 10 done. With the burpees, like I said, you don't have to add the jump. You guys can just shuffle right into that prone position, shuffle back. You don't have to add the jump in between. Here we go, round 8 for me. Now I'm on to 6. It's been 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Here we go. Let's finish within 5 minutes. Let's go. Last round of 4 for me. Let's go. We got 2 minutes left until 5 minutes. Here we go. Round 4. Come on. Right to those hollow bodies. Whew. Very nice. All right. That took me 3 minutes 50. I'm going to give you another 2 minutes to finish. Remember, we're going 10, 8, 6, 4. Okay, with those shuffle in between the burpees. At your own pace. Like I said, I'm going to give you about 2 more minutes to accomplish that. Not easy. I am definitely breathing pretty hard. Very nice. Come on, keep it up. Let's go. 40 more seconds. Let's go. Finish strong. Okay, if you're already done, go ahead and grab some water. Keep moving. If you need to lay down, go ahead. That was pretty tough. A lot of work there. A little bit more difficulty on the movements, but I think you guys can all handle it. You guys are all very good athletes from what I've seen. Here we go, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Very nice. I hope you guys all finished that descending order. That was pretty tough. Of course, everything is always at your pace, your level. And just to keep it all into perspective, we did 1, 2, 3. So we did over 15 different movements today within a 30-minute span. Something that I hope for all of you is that you guys are taking this home with you and retaining this, something you can use. Understanding when you can add load. So a little piece of advice here, when to add load, when you are efficient at the movement, when you feel comfortable and safe throughout mainly your spine, then through your hips, and then also that weight distribution with your foot. You don't want to be doing squats all on your toes or all on your heels. You want to be able to get the full range and make sure you're doing it as safe as possible. And other than that, I'm just excited that you guys joined me for this morning hour. We got some movement in, we got some sweat. Now you guys can have a nice breakfast, have a nice day. And extremely accomplished. I feel really good. And yeah, let's do a little bit of quick regen here, just to kind of shift the pace a little bit. Let's get that heart rate down just slightly, and let's work on a little bit more of that range. So why don't we pick a spot on the floor, and let's shift our weight right onto our stomachs. Hopefully you guys have a clean floor. And all we're gonna do is just get into this prone position. I want you to make an L with your hands and just scorpion over. So left leg crosses over that right. And I'm just trying to work on opening up that chest, holding for 2 seconds, and then flipping to the other side. 4, 2. So we did a lot of pressing. Back and forth. Let's just go 3 each side. And then I want you to get into the scorpion position where we're pushing our chest up, driving up. You can reach right to left. Kind of scoot the hips back, all the way back to the heels, and then just go to your, I guess that would be 10 o'clock or your 2 o'clock. Reach across your body with your arm. So right arm reaches to my left side here. I'm just trying to open up that lat, back and forth. Again, 3 each side. Once you finish 3 each side, let's go ahead and reach all the way out with the hands, okay? And I just want you to take 3 big, deep belly breaths, trying to fill up that belly horizontally, okay? 3 big belly breaths down here. Really trying to expand that rib cage, expand those lungs. All right, very nice. Went about 5 minutes over the time. Now we are doing a lot of pressing. If you guys have trouble with pulling, water bottles, water crates, anything that is around the house that has some weight, laundry detergent. You can use that for pulling devices. We option not to use that just because we don't know what people have, the availability, but I encourage you guys continue to work on those pulling movements, super important, developing not only the front, but back, and also the patterning of how your pushes are, okay? That's gonna help get your push-ups a lot better if you guys can do some shoulder work on your own. So a little bit of homework, and have a good rest of your day. Mahalo. I'll see you guys all next time.